And for the Jets, if you're getting an encouraging rookie year of Membu and Taylor as full-time starters, you're feeling pretty damn good, and you're going to be able to run the hell out of the football with Brees Hall, Braylon Allen, and Isaiah Davis, and Justin Fields. Behind the two of them, behind Tippmann, behind AVT, behind Simpson, behind Olu. That's what you need, right? They drafted these two guys to start from day one and start every single game and learn on the job. And by year two, can we be plus starters, versus learning on the job? And I think both those guys, particularly Membu, have the talent to do that. Round three, Thomas, is he going to start week one? I wouldn't fully write it off. I don't think it's likely. They paid Stevens a lot of money. We know Sauce is going to start. We know Michael Carter is going to start in the slot. With Thomas, the talent may be so much that, he is pressing and has a nice summer and has some moments in the preseason. And if Stevens starts struggling at some point, are we seeing him rotate in? Are we seeing him get a look when Stevens maybe bumps to safety in certain circumstances? Thomas is going to make the team. Thomas is going to be the top backup at outside corner. If and when Sauce gets banged up or Stevens gets banged up or Stevens struggles, I think he's going to be the first guy in off the bench. I think he'll end up playing a decent amount when it's all said and done as a rookie. And whether it's due to Stevens moving to safety or Stevens just eating it on his contract, I think Thomas is starting by 2026. But as a rookie, maybe he ends up starting a handful of games. I think he ends up playing a little more as the season progresses. And I think he's one of those picks that you're like, wow, I think the Jets really found something there. And he's going to be a key player you're circling as 26 to take on that much larger of a role. When you get to day three, we've talked about this a lot. I think Malachi Moore, they're going to give him every opportunity to start next to Cisco. Now, is he going to be able to do that? He's an older rookie, played at Alabama. He's got the Brian Branch recommendation. It feels like a great fit for a Glenn defense. I don't know how this regime feels about Tony Adams. I know how I feel about Tony Adams as a potential starter. My guess is maybe more is splitting duty when the season starts, but I'll be kind of disappointed if he's not starting by the time the season ends.